special guest stars chatting about their latest projects. So rock your energy with Geek Rock TV. Wondercon Anaheim 2017. Joining me right now is Rachel, who's the voiceover actress of Justice League Action, playing Wonder Woman. Hey girl, how's it going?
It's great.
Thank you so much for being here. Such a huge fan of your work.
Oh,
can you tell us a little bit about Justice League Action? What can we expect from the upcoming season?
Oh wow, the thing that's really cool about this season is we got a 52 episode pickup, so you're going to see all of your favorite heroes, all of your favorite villains, and some of the ones that you forgot about or are like great sort of the ones that you're like, oh right, that guy. Like we already had Space Cabbie in this season, who is one of those amazing like fan favorite characters that you don't see all that often. And so everybody that you ever loved is going to come through, and then a couple that, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was like, who's that again? Went and looked him up, but it's so great. It's the perfect excuse to dive back into the can and go read some new books. It was just amazing.
You have no idea. Like my heart's always pounding. I'm just like, yes, they're back.
Love it.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your background. I know you're kind of like a fighter in real life, and I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute, girl. This is art imitating laugh because you're the perfect Wonder Woman. Go ahead. Just tell me about your.
I mean, you can say that to me all day, I guess, if you want to. No, I am. I'm an actor, but I also, was a stunt woman for a good chunk of time. I was a competitive athlete and a weightlifter. So when I see Gal Gadot get out the guns to bring out her sword, I'm like, yep, I have those. I've done some sword fighting. So it's to get to do this with my all-time favorite iconic character is the most exciting thing I can ever imagine, and I get to do it every week.
And it's so weird, like, Wonder Woman is just being so celebrated. Plus, we're on her 75th anniversary special. I mean, have you met Linda Carter, Gal Gadot yet?
I haven't yet, and just thinking about it kind of makes me cry.
It's okay.
On the inside.
We can hook you up. It's all right. I got connections.
No, I'm gonna call that favor in. I'm gonna make that happen.
No, it's gonna happen. Just trust me.
I love it. No, but I haven't gotten to meet them yet, but I have gotten to meet a number of the comic book artists.
Okay.
And that is incredible. Like, one of the greatest things about getting to do the show is that now I am a part of the stories that I have watched and read and listened to my whole life. And I'm also getting to meet the other people who create it. Getting to meet Nicholas Scott and Phil Jimenez and Greg Rucka and Liam Sharp and like the people who are writing the books that all of this is coming off of now is so exciting because the world is big and there's a lot of space for all the stories that we want to tell, and getting to be right in the middle of it. It's a fangirl dream.
I'm a little bit obsessed with these comic book artists. I mean, don't tell them I'm a bit of a stalker. So if you see me there, just play it cool. Just be like, no, she's cool. She's like, but she's a little bit obsessed with you. But anyways, okay, let's go back to your voiceover days. So what's your experience been like? Have you ever done video games?
Oh yeah. No, I've done.
How do you describe the experience between video games and animation?
Well, the thing that's really cool is they have some amazing things in common, which is you get to use a lot of your imagination. You get to use a lot of your body. Okay. I'm not cool enough. I don't know how to make a punch sound without actually punching something yet. So I do all the stuff. I'm like standing. I get sweaty. I get like I'm like breathing hard at the end of a session. The thing that's cool about video games is it's just a different world, and there's a little bit of energy. I keep joking. I do all superheroes and super soldiers. So I've been in Call of Duty and Halo and Titanfall and some of those worlds. And getting to do all that big fight stuff translates right back over to here. But we had a little bit of more humor and a little more lightness. And we remember that we're talking to a slightly younger audience, so it makes it really accessible, which is super fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What are some techniques that you do prior to recording? Is there any foods you like to avoid? Some ways you want to rehearse your voice?
Boy, I wish that I had foods that I avoided. It's not a thing that I do. No, but having a strong voice is really important. My dirty secret is that I sing Broadway show tunes on the way to all of my sessions to warm up my voice.
That is true. It just opened up. All
Yeah, I always joke that Broadway singers do vocal warm-ups so that they can sing. I sing Broadway so that I can yell.
That's true.
And then on the way home, I'll usually just like sing pop songs. The main thing is it's not about the music; it's that I know it and my voice wants to relax into that strength. And this is so embarrassing, but I have like an ab routine that I do every day, especially on days that I record, because it stimulates my diaphragm and helps me support the sound. It just like wakes all those muscles up
Right now, I'm kind of like sitting up straight.
because it's a really physical thing. Like, it's easy to imagine that you're just standing someplace talking, but the reason that this stuff comes to life is because we bring it to life. And it's really important to me to bring it to life physically and really show up and be present for it. And so I do all the work that it takes to make that happen.
That's why I ask these questions, because people don't understand, like, there's a lot that goes into being a voiceover actor. Like, I'm seeing like so many doctors, so many speech therapists, and like, why? It's like it's all connected.
Sure.
And especially when it's allergy seasons, it's like, oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah, Zyrtec is my friend during allergy season. Lots of lemon water.
I might need to talk to your
water.
Is there anything else you geek out about?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm a comic fan. I'm a gamer fan. I'm open to a lot of the genre worlds, which makes me really happy. So this moment where all of a sudden geek culture is just what we're living in, I'm like, I'm waiting for Star Wars every year. Yeah, I'm waiting for the next comic book movie from both sides of the aisle. I love Marvel too. It's okay. Let's give some DC love. Always DC love. But
They get a lot.
but I love all that stuff. What makes me really happy is that now everybody's in on it with us. It's not just us sitting in the corner going, somebody love what I love.
It's so
now
cool
we're
to
all
be
in
a
it
geek
together.
right now. You have no idea.
It's great.
Let's talk about the fake geek girl myth. Have you heard of that theory? What do you think about those haters and
thing.
trollers?
I am a girl who read comics from the time that I was a kid, who grew up watching Star Wars, who wears glasses in real life, and also can run and punch and jump. And most of the girls that I know who like all the same stuff are the same girl. The idea that people are faking it to look cool, y'all, we've always been here. We're gonna be here.
And we're probably the driving force of the geek culture anyways. So
Well, the thing that's cool is that women are actually a big part of the economic force of the geek world. We're over 50% of what's driving the dollars for buying books, buying toys, buying merchandise, buying tickets. So, a little respect for this side is warranted. And the thing that I really love is I feel like that's happening.
Yeah.
I feel like it's happening.
they're getting a lot more attention now.
I was really excited when we had our first McDonald's toys. That we had 5 action figures that were male and 5 action figures that were female. It wasn't a token anymore because we understand now that it really is for everybody, and it's for little girls and it's for adults and everybody in between, because we're all on the same boat that this stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
And it is.
It is. I'm just surprised that they're finally coming around. So it's a really great time to be in. Let's talk about the turtles real quick. Who's your favorite turtle?
I mean, I'm a Michelangelo girl.
You are such a party girl. I can tell.
I mean, who doesn't like pizza?
So
I know I'm supposed to be more responsible than that,
You're
but
good. You're good. Mikey's cool. Mikey, me too. We're tight. But just right now, I'm going through a Donatello phase. Just don't tell Mikey. It'll probably die out. I just have a thing for nerds lately. What's your favorite pizza topping?
I mean, I'm a pepperoni and mushroom girl.
Okay.
I like to keep it pretty traditional.
And what's your favorite slogan? Booyakasha, Turtle Power, or Cowabunga?
I'm a California girl. I go cowabunga all the way.
I hear you. So let's close it out on that segment. If you like to watch Justice League's action, it'll be on Cartoon Network. It's premiering this month. And thank you so much, Rachel, for joining us this evening. And we look forward to checking you out at the cons and TV and future panels and cons as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Can we close out with Cowabunga? Cowabunga! Thank you. Thanks so much for joining us here, guys, from Wondercon Anaheim or Anaheim Wondercon 2017. If you're new, be sure to like, follow, subscribe to see more videos like these. Rock your inner geek with Geek Rock TV. Bye, guys.